Hello, everybody, and happy Thursday. And if it is, happy writing day for you guys. I hope everyone is well. Let's see. I did have somebody come in early, and it was Stacy Goose. Said, good morning, how are you? What's going on with you? Let's see. So yes, starting to get things prepared. Brittany Owlett. Hello, good morning. Hello. And welcome. I don't remember seeing you here before. So let's see. Sorry, I think I'm still waking up. And it is after 11 o'clock in the morning. So yeah. Let's see. Alrighty. Okay. I am going to be sprinting in just a few here in just a little bit. Brittany says, I do not think I've ever done a writing sprint with you, but thank you so much for hosting. Absolutely, you're welcome. Let's see. Also, we have Amelia writes. Good morning. We have an Eva Waves. Hello, Eva. How are you doing? So yeah, hello, good morning, or good time of day, whatever time of day it is where you are. Allie, Noel, good morning, everyone. Hope all is well. Absolutely. Hope everyone is doing well, having a good day so far, and all the things. And I might be rubbing my eyes a little bit. I'm going to try not to because I put a little makeup on, actually. Okay. All right. Well, Eva says, doing okay, working on a few Canva projects. Slower start for me today. Yes. What is everybody working on? Why don't I go into a really quick, make sure I've got my phone on silent. There we go. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and go into my intro here. Yeah. Sorry if I'm getting notifications somewhere. Anyway, so for anybody new here, my name's Heather, Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. And sometimes I say what ties all three of those things together is my love of fantasy and science fiction. So I kind of prefer fantasy. That said, I do like some sci-fi. I also really love sci-fi that is a blend of fantasy and science fiction. But then again, I did grow up with Star Wars, so yeah. So anyway, oops, something fell. As a writer, I have so I've done all three of those things for quite some time, for over 25 years. And so I was thinking earlier that about when when I made the transition from primarily being a nonfiction writer and editor to doing other things, to also working on creative writing projects, approximately 16 years ago. It was a huge transition for me, and so it's been an interesting time of it those last 16 years. But anyway, so all that said, my main creative work in progress is a novel that I've had some stops and starts with, and I had a again, so I kind of had a hard time switching my in my perspective from a nonfiction and kind of journalistic kind of writing to fiction. As a matter of fact, my writing, the writing of my novel is so bare bones, and then I also have very, very short paragraphs, and people have said, no, make them bigger, make them bigger. Anyway, anyway, all that said, my main work in progress is a fantasy novel, which is essentially a women's fantasy novel that has elements of YA and epic fantasy. And so I've been saying that all of that's on a mythology base, because I have used my research on basically the genealogy of my maiden name. Genealogy, did I say that correctly? Of my maiden name, and what I found out about it, and about that country specifically. It's a country in the UK. Without going into any more detail, because I also have elements of mystery. So I like people to find out things as the main character finds out things. But anyway, I have really been inspired by the mythology and folklore of the UK. So there's that. I initially was going to, I had been researching subscription services for when I feel like I am ready. Initially, earlier this year, I was thinking about September, October. I'm not sure that's going to happen, but if I can do that by the end of the year, I would like to do that. So at any rate, all right. So moving on, as an editor, I am a freelance wine editor, copy editor, and proofreader, and I also do sensitivity reading / kind of a more modern term for that is conscious language editing or reading. And then there's also a term called authenticity reading, and that's really more along the lines of, say, if say an editor has a certain lived experience, like I grew up around horses. I keep using that for an example because it's a thing. It's actually true. So I have used my knowledge of that in an not editorial setting, but in an editorial capacity. There we go. So anyway, so there's that. And then let's see. As an artist, I love working with water-based media, including watercolors and gouache and inks, and I love using gel presses and stamps. So if you've never been here before, this art you see around me, that is actually my own art. Copyright Heather Dewey Pettit. That has been used in my branding. So I do have some things. I used to have an Etsy shop, but I don't right now. But anyway, I do have a coffee Ko-fi where you can find some bookmarks and some beginnings of some planner related things. I have I have a large gel printed with uh, water-based ink, um, which basically I did that on heavy duty cardstock, and there's a bunch of layers, and so it is an eco-friendly bookmark, and each one is different. So I have some listings there, so I'm looking forward to adding more listings as soon as possible. I have another one I need to make really soon. I have a smaller one that's great for say mini happy planners. These are for disc-based planners, basically. Sorry for, I don't know why I'm getting getting notifications, but anyway. So that is me. Jane Kayla came home from walk, now trying to write. Wants to hit 4,000 words for my short story, so I can hopefully finish it tomorrow. Awesome. So, okay. Alrighty. So we will be sprinting in just a few minutes here. So I'm going to grab a timer for everybody. Yeah, and what is everyone working on today? A couple people have mentioned what they're doing. I am going to be doing some admin at first and some planning. I have my HP 90 planner sitting right there. I'm currently using a binder. Okay. All right, I will get this shared. And also, if you're new here, I usually use Pomodoro type sprints, which are 25 minutes, classic Pomodoro sprints. But lately I have been, for the second sprint, I have been offering up a poll where you can vote if you want 30 minutes or 40 minutes for the second sprint. And then we'll do a wrap up. Sprint of usually 25 minutes, sometimes less, but it depends on things. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Also, we have Heidi Schmidt. Good morning. Good morning. I am working on an outline for my novel. Awesome. Okay. It is 1/4 after. Excuse me. I do like to start no later than 1/4 after if possible. So good timing on that, Heidi. Let's see. Okay. So okay, 1 second. There we go. Just a couple of reminders. I do like to remind everybody, please do whatever you need to do for yourselves. If you need a break because you've been working and have not done so, taking a quick break first is a good thing to do. If you need a drink of water, get a drink of water. If you got that. If you are able and need to get up and walk around, doing that first can really help, or any kind of movement is very helpful for concentration. Okay, so all of that said and done, let's go ahead and get started with our first sprint, everybody. So yeah, let's get everything started. In okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. That's all I wanted. There we go. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? So I'm just getting a little cool. So I got a shirt. I also did more planning for today. I was working on that last night, but so I got some more things written down that I need to work on today. I have some more admin to do. I have a DM I need to do. I need to make a phone call. Basically, I need to call a hotel where I have a a that I have booked. What's the word? And so I need to verify that, and I need to talk to somebody that I will be doing something with next weekend. For anybody who isn't aware yet, I will be speaking at Necronomicon Tampa next weekend, where I will also be selling my art in the art shop there in the art show. So yeah, so there's that. Let's see. So I did want to make sure that I mentioned that. So that will be. It's called Necronomicon Tampa. Whoops. And hit my mic stand here. Let's see. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Okay. So that's primarily what I did. So I got up a little bit, finished my coffee, and I did some planning. So that's what I've done so far anyway. So another thing I really need to do though is do some editing on this one project that I kind of neglected to mention earlier, which is so this is actually a nonfiction project. I talked about that earlier, but I'm going back to that. But it is related to both my my writing and my editing. So it's it's something I'm going to be putting on my Ko-fi page in the shop. I will be having documents. I hope some great information for folks who write fiction or nonfiction or whatever it is. So this specific project is I've titled it and retitled it and retitled it again, but currently it is called the Fairy, FAERIE, the Fairy Guide for Writers. So that is the current title. So that is the project that I've had to make sure that I finish as make sure I get the quality as good as I can possibly get it. Make sure it has what I feel like writers would like to know in terms of not just in terms of spellings of the various denizens of fairy, but so there is that in there. But I also really wanted to talk about the language used and how it can pertain to modern society a little bit. So essentially, using certain terms with sensitivity, and so it touches on that too, because there are some of those creatures have been linked, unfortunately, to insensitivity towards certain groups of people. Anyway, so that is mentioned. Okay, so that is our break over. Let me pause this for just a second so we can so I can see what happened with the poll. Let's see. Looks like right now it's at 57%. I can give it about another couple of minutes. So let's see. Barbara, oh, wait. Because, let's see. Right after we started the first sprint, I think it's around here. So, Miss Diane Dobson Barton, who is another streamer / admin for Heart Breathings, she snuck in apparently. Let's see. And then, oh yeah, I did pop in a link to my link tree in case anybody is interested in any of these things. In my links tree, there's a link to pretty much everything, including my coffee and all my social media. That said, most of my social media is just Heather Dewey Pettit, so makes it easy. Also, Barbara Parrish came in. Hello. Hi, Barbara. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. And I keep knocking into my my microphone support here. I think I need to tighten the arm. So anyway, also, Nicole Ford Thomas came in. Hello. Says, hello, good afternoon. Happy words to everyone. I'm working on drafting the last bits of Spellbound from 24 pages of outlines. Awesome. Currently on the third page of outline of 24. Awesome. So yes, that's definitely sounds like a zero draft, and then filling things in. It's really great. Just a little wink. Barbara Parrish says that it's a beautiful overcast morning here in Southern California. Perfect for writing. There you go. It was like that here yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Part of the day anyway. Yesterday morning and then Tuesday for sure. So yeah. Oh, by the way, I apologize for not streaming on Tuesday. Just something came up, unfortunately. Basically, I had to take my son to a doctor's appointment and lots of stuff happening. So anyway, that sounds like a perfect morning for writing. I completely agree. I love those kinds of days. Diane got dishes and laundry put away. Awesome. Because you can do other things. If you need to do other things and not just writing, that is completely fine, in my opinion, during productivity sprints. Because it is productivity, and you got to do that kind of stuff too. Okay, Amelia worked on admin tasks for a bit and got called away to help a student. Cool. Barbara Parrish says, congratulations, Heather. Thank you so much. I'm hosting one panel, and it has to do with, guess what? It has to do with creatures of fancy, let's just say. Specifically, my aim was something to do with horses. So writing mythological horses, real horses, and just getting these things basically correct. I mean, if you have, and I've written about this in the past. I have a blog post, and so on my Substack, and it's also on my link tree. What was I going to say? So it's called Writing Horses and Mythological Horses and other fantastical creatures, with authenticity. And so, yeah. thought that would fit my background for sure. So Jane Kayla tried to figure out a thing, but I wrote maybe 300 words. Awesome. I'm Jane. I'm writing too fast and skipping words. Everybody does that. Don't worry. Everybody does that, especially if you're drafting. Just don't worry. Trust me, because I've been there, done that. Don't worry. Nicole, I'd say it's more a first draft than a zero. I'm going slowly with it to make sure the details are filling in. Wee bit of editing as I go. Not do very much if you're just drafting, if it's first draft. Focusing on, I mean, generally speaking, when you are drafting, focus on drafting and not editing too much, because you can go back to that. Because believe me, I've been there. With my novel, I've made literally all the mistakes. Literally. Nicole, once it's done, I'll get started on at least 2 more drafts before I send it on to my amazingly awesome editor. Another wink. Okay. Anyway, so let's see. Thank you. Going to look at the poll one more time. Now we have 67 minutes, 4:30 minutes. So I'm going to call it and the poll and set the timer for 30 minutes. Let's see. Okay. So resetting that. All right. Okay. So yeah, next week, I will probably be doing things like packing during my productivity. Any productivity times that I have, I will probably be doing that. Getting all the loose ends tied up regarding packing and things like that. So, at any rate, and table things. Okay. So again, please remember to do whatever you need to do for yourself. If you are, let's see, if you are able and need to get up because you have not taken a break, please feel free to get up if you need to, move around, stretch, get a sip of water, go get some water. Do whatever you need to do for yourselves, everybody. I'm going to switch to getting into my DMs now. And because there's something I need to do, a couple things I need to do actually, and yeah, that's mostly it. And then I will actually probably switch again and get into my edits of my book. It's kind of like a book. It'll be a PDF. It's basically an ebook, but it'll be a PDF on my Copy. Anyway, all right. Oh well, hi Kate. Good morning. Awesome. You are just in time because we're literally just about to get started. I was just doing my reminders that I like to do about taking a break if needed, etc. Get a drink if you need to. I'm going to do some stretching actually, and I think I will probably be personally be getting up and moving around because I need to do it. Alrighty. All of that said, I'm going to go ahead and get us started with this second sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay, how did everybody do? What did everybody do? I needed to get up, so I got up and I got more water because I was almost done with this one. I got into some DMs, Instagram, and I also got into my email, trying to get in touch with somebody. So, and I got more coffee because I needed it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did. So yeah, how did everybody else do? Yeah, I was trying to find something that I saw a couple of days ago. So oops, and yeah, I just couldn't find something I was looking for. So, but anyway, I did find something I can use to get in touch with this person I need to get in touch with. So yeah, so that's. I'm sorry, I got notifications coming. So how did you all do? Okay, and also during that time, Shannon, aka SD Houston, came in, popped in to say hi, make friends with the like button. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it if you're still here. And let's see. Kate M, I was working on my morning words before I get to work on novel outlining. I do need to get up and stretch. Awesome. Yeah, I do like to do that as well. Some of you who have been coming to my sprints for a while know that I often start with at least one page of morning pages, but I didn't do that. I think it might have thrown me off a little bit lately, so I think I might get back into doing that. Okay, Nicole Ford Thomas, 5 of 24 pages done. Awesome. Very cool. Jane Kayla, I ate and went to shower. Next sprint will be for songwriting. Oh, you were the songwriter. Very cool. Very cool. Again, like I said earlier, all productivity is productivity. Okay. Also, Heidi. Hi, worked on my characters and plot points, made some good changes. Very cool. Very cool. So, yeah, so, mostly I'm just doing some admin right now, trying to take care of a couple of things that I need to do for next week. So I will be getting into that some more today, but I might take a little bit of a break from that. I'm not sure. I might. We'll see how it goes. At any rate, I need to take care of some housekeeping to do with the stream for sure, and I will be doing that during the third sprint, and then yeah, I'll see if I can get in touch with this person and maybe move on if I can to working on my edits. So, but this is kind of a little bit more urgent. So yeah, I might be working on my edits during Diane's stream. Amelia, excuse me, took a break for lunch, hoping to get some edits done next. I also grabbed just a little bit of a snack myself. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to reset the timer. So I think I will do a wrap-up sprint of 25 minutes. So that should work out very well, and we still have a a break between my my sprints and Diane's sprints, which are at 2 p.m. Eastern. I'll get a link to you. I will pop link into the chat directly to her sprint, this afternoon sprint, and I will be taking care of some heart breathing related things because this is a heart breathing stream. Okay, so all of that said, I'm going to go ahead and get the last sprint started, sprint number 3. Remember to do whatever you need to do for yourselves, everybody, whether it's water, stretching, getting up, or whatever you need to do. So, getting the last sprint started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay. How? There we go. Sorry. Yeah, you'd think I hadn't been streaming for about 4 years now. Anyway, excuse me. Alrighty. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Let's see. Okay. After I started this last sprint, generally 2 minutes came in. So it was really good timing for those who came in right as I was getting started with that. Jen said, good morning. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you very much. I really, really appreciate that. I hope you're having a good day if you're still here. Also, Tessa came in. Tessa Dean came in. Hello. I'm learning how to use my iPad to do my writing since I have to sit in a chair with my feet propped up as high as I can get them, preferably above my heart. Okay. Make sure you take care of yourself, please. Yeah, I like using it. I really like using the notes feature, and then that can be sent, that can be shared, and you can also copy paste. It's great. I love using it. Also, hello, Emmy North. Hello, all joining for just a short 1 to 2 sprints. That was my last sprint, unfortunately. So I said hi to Jen. Also, I popped in there some things about I was going to say Necronomicon, about the Heart Breathings writing community. If you are interested and are not a member, it's a really supportive group of folks. Another reason why I like it is that it is anti-toxic productivity. So I really like that aspect of that group. And I am a member of a couple of groups that are that way, excuse me. So that's one of them. Also, here is the full sprint schedule on the website, which has more information as well regarding the events, like Double Down Day and the Virtual Writing Retreat. And here is a link directly to Diane Dobson-Barton's stream, which starts at 2 p.m. Eastern in less than an hour. Tracy is currently on the schedule. Sometimes she gets a chance to, she needs to create her streams that day. So, okay. So also, I am planning on doing one of Rita, and I always mispronounce her last name, Rita's Armchair Chats. They're on Sundays. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't get the time of that. 1 second. Let me see. It is 1 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah, that should be interesting. Let's see. Let's see. Oops. 1 second. Thought I was in StreamYard. Let's see. Jane wrote one song. 9 of 24. Oh, that's wonderful. Things go so fast when I've pre-written the dialogue. Awesome. Yeah. That is. I like that strategy. I'll have to look into that myself. Kate M. 1,025 words. Nice. Now on my outline document. Awesome. Got up and stretched. Found a bottle of water in the work fridge. Oh, do you have? Are you at work, or do you mean you have a mini fridge in your? Well, we're just going to ignore that. In your area. So, Bridget, I am Eastern, and all of the sprints scheduled for Heart Breathings, we will always include the basically we're working with Eastern time zones. The Eastern the Eastern time zone when we schedule them. So on the schedule, it's a Google Calendar, so it will adjust for your time zone if you go to it. So there's that. Oh, okay. It's 11:03 a.m. right now where you are. Okay. Oops. So you are 2 hours behind me. So you're in Mountain Time. So I'm definitely Eastern time zone. I live in Florida. I live in, you could call it West Central Florida. I live in the Tampa Bay area of Florida. And so, yeah. Alberta. Okay. I'm not going to remember stuff like that. I mean, I'll remember your avatar because I remember people's faces very easily. But yeah. There's that. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody for coming. And I'm definitely going to keep to my schedule is if I possibly can next week because I have stuff to do to get ready for next weekend. And let's see. So so yeah, I might be especially Thursday. I'll probably have a packing stream because I have to get some things together for Necronomicon. So yeah, let's see. So thanks again, and if you have any questions about anything that I talked about today, there's a bunch of links below. Let me take a quick look. There's all kinds of things. Oh yeah. There's also a link to the AuthorTube spreadsheet, which has, I heard recently that it has somewhere along the lines of 500 YouTubers on it. I can't believe how much it has grown since I've been following YouTube for the last several years. Following, AuthorTube, what it has developed into is just amazing. So essentially, I've been following it from the beginning, and it's been really interesting to watch it grow. Excuse me. So let me pop that in as well. There is that. Okay, so yeah. So like I said, my regular schedule is Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and so all right. So I'll see everybody later, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the chats. I will be in Diane's stream in the chat in just a little bit. All right. Talk to you later, everybody. Bye.